next year, right? Oh. How was your lunch today? Good? The city fights with the state fights with other states. We can do more for all of you when we work in. And I'll continue to fight for you and your families. And as the Congresswoman was talking about, keeping you safe. Whether you walk down the streets, you take the subway, anywhere you go, you have the right to be safe in our communities. But one of the reasons we are facing a high crisis in crime is because there are too many guns on our streets.
Today, the Congress.
I want to be able to write a story in 2023 of how well a Governor Zeldin is working with a Mayor Adams to save the city.
On the street, on everywhere, we hear so many stuff from Democrat to Republican. Democrats have destroyed this city.
In Rochester, I am getting brought out of this room so quickly. It's important to reach out to everybody, Republicans, Democrats, and Independents. And there are a lot of Democrats who feel like the party has gone too far left. There are a bunch of Democrats who care about crime and public safety as their top priority. There are Democrats who want balance and common sense in government. There are Democrats who feel like this is an opportunity to be able to save the state, and they want to work together.
Thank you. Oh man.
Mr. Zeldin, you gotta say something about Golden Palace.
Thank you so much. Okay?
Thank you.
This is an unusual race. We have Kathy Hochul, who wasn't elected governor before, who succeeded Andrew Cuomo when he had to remove himself because of a sexual harassment scandal. So she's in position. She's never won a statewide race like this. She's run for lieutenant governor statewide successfully, but this is different. And she walks into a serious problem. It's called crime. In steps the Republican challenger, Congressman Lee Zeldin, a Trump Republican, anti-choice, everything that New Yorkers don't like, said that the election 2020 was stolen, supported Donald Trump, said the insurrection was quite okay. Guess what? He becomes the Republican nominee. His ideas are exactly out of step with New York, and he's now within shot of potentially beating this woman, who's the first woman governor in New York State history. Zeldin is taking a page from Glenn Youngkin and from other successful Republicans, including George Pataki, who was elected governor of New York in 1994 when he took out a Cuomo. Why? When there is chaos, people tend to vote for the party out of power. The chaos here is the economics, the sense that Washington is out of control, and the streets of New York City and New York State are out of control. The crime spree isn't just in New York City. The crime spree is in the city of Rochester. It's in the city of Buffalo. It's in Syracuse. It's all over the streets, and people have a sense that things are just plain out of control. The Democrats have somehow believed the issue was abortion, but they weren't looking at the rest of the country. They were listening to contributors probably from East Coast and West Coast, the rich people. People in the heartland, people they need to vote. They're not concerned about abortion. They may be one day, but right now they're concerned about the cost of gas and bread, and they're worried about being able to walk home safely at night. Part of it is that he's trying to get crossover votes. He's also going to get a significant number of votes in the Conservative Party line, which is a unique phenomenon in New York State. But the other thing that's going to happen, and what the Republicans are also gambling on, is that African-American voters are not going to turn out with intensity. This is not Georgia, where Raphael Warnock is on the ballot. This is New York State, and there is no relationship over long periods of time between Governor Hochul and the African-American minority communities. Lessons learned for Democrats in New York and national Democrats as well, because this could turn out to be a lot like 1994. We're tipping in that way. You see, when polls tend to move and population tends to move, it's not just doesn't stop, they keep going. So the lesson here is Democrats wake up and go back to being who you are, the party of working people, okay? Find the issues that matter to people and don't fight things that average guys and women really don't care about.